nice bit of black walnut. There's a guy that I get most of my timber from, and this piece was just sitting outside of his drying shed. Turkeys were running around, scratching at it, and I said to him, what's this worth? He said, mate, she's yours, put it in the back of your car. So in the car with all the rest of the gear and drove all the way home, put this onto the bench, and I thought, well, here's why. He probably wanted to sort of give it away. It's got a whole lot of crevices, holes, insects pouring out from those little divots. But still, I'm determined to make something of this. So onto the bandsaw, get a bit of a round out of it, and it's there that I revealed some nice looking figuring wood. As it's being cut round, I noticed that it's pretty dry, actually around 5% with the meter. So I'm not going to get any difficulties as far as moisture is concerned. So okay, there's holes, a myriad of cracks going through this blank. So I'm thinking, yeah, going to have to turn out quite a bit of this with these holes. I really didn't want to go into filling with epoxy, etc. I mean, there's times to do that. Big hell of a knot or pith there. And then, of course, the spiders. Sorry about that reaction, but coming from Australia with some deadly spiders, they mainly get killed as soon as you see them. So that one met its demise. On with this blank and see where we can get to making a nice looking bowl. And you'll see here, this hole's really got to go. So this whole side I'm going to be turning off. But as soon as I can get that foot turned, the quicker I can turn it around and put it on the truck. Otherwise, keeping the piece within centres is going to mean that it'll have a wobble once it's mounted into the Vic Mark truck. Half-inch skew is an ideal tool to finish that foot's edge. It makes a clean shave and an angled foot which matches the truck's angle and makes for a very, very neat and full grip. So as the shape was starting to take form, this divot or crack in the piece, I decided to leave a bit of it behind and just fill it up with a 5-minute epoxy with the Let's Resin black dye. It matches the walnut. It turned out pretty good. Smaller cracks in the bowl I filled and stabilised with the Starbond black medium CA glue. I use that sparingly, and just a tip, don't use that activator when you're using the black. It turns it white and it shines up pretty stark, actually, sticking out like a proverbial in the desert. So don't use that activator. I think it's better off just using the black, let it go off on its own. I was fortunate enough to have the crack in a fairly level position, so the 5-minute epoxy, as you can see, filled up pretty easily. Generally I use the scrapers to deal with any sorts of epoxy, but there's only a small amount in that crack, so in with the bowl gouge and just light touches just to take off that uneven surface that the epoxy leaves behind. And anyway, it's not completely crystal hard, it's fairly soft, so the bowl gouge takes it off and down to the surface of the bowl. Quick sanding after that just makes the whole crack disappear and form as part of the black walnut. So yeah, good deal there, I think. Now, I guess the balance of this video is really self-explanatory, so sit back and relax and watch as the bowl takes its final shape. I do show what I'm using for the finish on this bowl. There's very little, as I said, from the very start, epoxy being used, other than the filling of the divots and the cracks. Yeah, I'll catch up with you towards the end of this video. Enjoy. you guys know as well as I do that some jobs or pieces that you create can be a real hard task. But I've got to say, this particular piece, it was an enjoy from the start to finish. Have you guys enjoyed it as well as I did? As usual, love the comments, leave some behind, and enjoy the stools at the bottom. Cheers.